Does this common HireVue question terrify you? Please tell us how your experience makes you a great fit for this job. What if this is your first job? What if you've just left school? What if all the jobs you've had were dead end and uninteresting? Does that mean you're gonna have weak answers to all those HireVue questions? No, of course not. Hi, my name is Patrick. I'm a former hiring manager at a Fortune 50 corporation, and I'm here to tell you how to ace a HireVue regardless of your past experience. I'll split this video into 3 parts. In part 1, we'll talk about the HireVue question structure, because there is a pattern, and we can learn that pattern and use it to our advantage. In part 2, we'll use that information to talk about how you should go about answering the questions on your HireVue interview. And in part 3, I'll give you a crucial tip that will really boost your confidence before your HireVue. And if you feel like you got value from this video, please hit like and subscribe. Also comment, let me know what else you need help with on your HireVue. All right, let's jump into part 1. What HireVue is really asking you. Let's step into the hiring manager's shoes for a second. This is the person that's going to give you the thumbs up or thumbs down when it comes to being accepted or not to this job. Any hiring manager worth their salt looks for one thing on any kind of interview, be it a recorded interview, a live interview, or even a phone screening, and that's competencies. Now, what are competencies? The Society of Human Resource Management defines competencies as a cluster of highly interrelated attributes, including knowledge, skills, and abilities that give rise to the behaviors needed to perform a given job effectively. Let's reread that last part. Behaviors needed to perform a job effectively. Let's summarize that even more. Behaviors. Competencies are roughly equivalent to behaviors. Here's a list of some common competencies that recruiters love to investigate in any applicant, no matter what job type or level. Almost every question on your HireVue will probe a competency. And it doesn't have to be these ones over here. It can be any competency. You should answer those questions using the STAR method. I've already made a video that explains what the STAR method is, and I'll leave a link to it in the description below. Awesome. Now we know what types of questions will be asked on your HireVue. Now in part 2, let's talk about how we ace these questions, even if you think you don't have any interesting examples to talk about. Remember how HireVue is going to ask you about competencies? They want to hear about you using your competencies to resolve certain types of problems. And the great part here is that it's any problem. It doesn't have to be a job-related problem or an extremely interesting problem. What they're interested in is understanding what methods you use to solve problems. Since you can use any example to illustrate the use of those abilities, it doesn't matter if you don't have any job experience or if your jobs have been kind of boring. Use any problem from your past experience, be it from school, in a group project, or at your first job flipping burgers. It doesn't matter, as long as you show them how you use your competencies to identify and solve a problem. So if this is the first time you're applying for a job and they ask about teamwork, talk about how you use your interpersonal skills to solve a conflict with people from your group project at school. If this isn't your first job, but you feel like your previous jobs were kind of boring, if they ask you about prioritization, talk about when you had to decide between doing task A or task B. Prioritization problems happen in all sorts of jobs. It can be at a fast food joint or when you're launching rockets. You always have to prioritize between different things. And that's what the hiring manager is interested in. Remember, it's how you answer these questions. Use the STAR method I've talked about and you'll do fine. Don't worry too much about the actual content of the answers. It's how you answer them. Hiring managers like me understand that people don't always have great opportunities lined up one after the other to do amazing and exciting things. But in every single job, people face problems, and it's how you deal with those problems that the recruiters are interested in. Now for part 3, let's talk about confidence. Unfortunately, this is something that this video can't help you with, and neither can any other video on YouTube. The only way you can gain confidence is through practice. Fortunately for you, you can start practicing for your HireVue right now for free, and that's with Voomer. You can practice on hundreds of past and present HireVue questions broken down by company, and you get instant AI-powered feedback on your answers. That way you can quickly improve and ace that HireVue interview. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything else you need help with on your HireVue. Go to tryvoomer.com and start practicing for your interview right now. I'll leave a link to a free trial in the pinned comment below. Good luck on your interview.